You were meant to see this message at exactly the right time. Lately, something has been shifting beneath the surface of your life. Subtle moments you can't explain, memories returning out of nowhere, emotions arriving without warning. There's a reason for that. Somewhere, someone has been thinking about you far more deeply than they admit. Not casually, not briefly, but in a way that lingers long after the world grows quiet. They recently had a dream so intense it stayed with them even after waking, leaving behind a feeling they couldn't shake. It wasn't simply about romance or attraction. It felt familiar, almost like reconnecting with a part of themselves they thought had disappeared years ago. Since then, your presence has been echoing through their mind in unexpected ways. A certain melody, a familiar scent, a passing thought in the middle of the night suddenly brings everything rushing back. They tried convincing themselves the connection had faded, but emotions don't disappear as easily as people pretend. Deep inside, they still carry the memory of conversations unfinished and feelings left unspoken. What startled them most was how real it all felt, as if distance, silence, and time no longer mattered. Even now, there's a quiet sense that your paths were never truly separated. Some bonds don't vanish completely no matter how far life pulls people apart. And perhaps that's why this feeling keeps returning, gently reminding both of you that certain connections are never fully lost. That's why they've been restless, unable to focus, suddenly remembering moments that never actually happened, because some memories exist only in dreams shared by souls that once loved deeply. The connection between you both is being reactivated, stronger than before. The dream was a message, not an illusion, a sign that destiny is bringing two separated energies back into alignment. You might have felt it too, a magnetic pulse in your heart, a sudden longing that made no logical sense. Don't skip, because here's what they saw right before waking up. A golden light surrounding both of you, like a blessing of reunion. And in that moment they realized, this wasn't a fantasy. This was destiny whispering, it's time. They've been fighting it, trying to deny what they felt, but their soul won't let them. Every night since that dream, something keeps drawing them back to your name, your energy, your unseen presence. The dream awakened something ancient, a truth that never died. My beloved child, breathe deeply and stay right here. Don't skip. What's coming next will make your heart race, because the truth is closer than you think. The person who dreamed of you wasn't some stranger. It was someone whose soul has been whispering your name in silence for months. They appear calm in front of others, pretending that they've moved on. But the truth? Every night, when the world sleeps, their spirit travels toward you, searching for that same warmth they once felt. Their dream wasn't just passion. It was their soul confessing the emotions they buried too long. Stay till the end, because something huge is about to be revealed. The dream showed them two versions of themselves, one lost in fear, and one walking toward you in light. That moment made them realize that they've been living half alive without you. Their hands reached out in that dream, trembling, desperate to hold you once more. But as they touched you, they felt something divine, peace, safety, destiny, all wrapped in one moment. It wasn't physical desire. It was a spiritual connection that words can't explain. They woke up in tears, unable to breathe, their heart pounding with one truth: they still love you, deeper than ever. They tried to convince themselves it was just a dream, but every sound, every thought, reminded them of you. Their soul started calling your energy like a beacon. Don't scroll, my child, because that calling isn't one-sided. You felt it too. That sudden heartbeat for no reason, the unshakable thought of someone's face, the energy that enters the room even when you're alone. That's the connection awakening again. Something powerful is aligning in the unseen. The universe is preparing both of you for a reunion. not by chance but by divine timing. What they saw in their dream wasn't just a vision. It was a preview of what's coming if you both surrender to destiny. Stay till the end, because soon this person will cross paths with you again, unexpectedly, effortlessly, and perfectly timed. They'll act like it's coincidence, but their eyes will tell the truth. They've already been with you in the dream realm. You'll feel it immediately, like two hearts remembering the same language. There will be silence, but in that silence, everything unspoken will echo louder than words ever could. That's the moment heaven will confirm. It was never imagination. It was divine remembrance. My beloved child, don't move. Don't blink. Stay till the end, because what's unfolding now will leave you speechless. The dream wasn't random. It was heaven's way of awakening two souls that were sleeping in separation. Something powerful is about to reconnect you both, and it's already started. The person who dreamed of you has been acting strange lately, distracted, quiet, lost in their own thoughts. They can't explain why, but your presence keeps showing up in their life like a silent song they can't turn off. Every place they go, every moment of stillness, it's your energy they feel first. They've tried to erase the memory, to move forward, to drown the emotions with logic, but the more they resist, the louder destiny becomes. That dream has become a haunting melody that refuses to fade, a constant reminder that your souls are still intertwined. Don't skip, because what's about to come next is the sign you've been waiting for. Within the next few days, something small and unexpected may stir a feeling you thought had faded long ago. It could be a song drifting through a crowded room, a familiar laugh, or even a fleeting memory that arrives without warning. For a brief moment, time may seem to pause as emotions rise quietly to the surface, carrying a strange sense of recognition that is difficult to explain. You may find yourself waking with an unshakable feeling resting heavily on your heart, not out of sorrow, but because certain connections leave lasting marks on the soul. Some people enter our lives so deeply that even distance and silence fail to erase their presence completely. Lately, they too have been unable to escape the reminders. Your image appears in ordinary moments, hidden in reflections, random thoughts, and the quiet spaces before sleep. What they once tried to ignore now feels impossible to silence. Deep down, they are beginning to understand that this bond was never built on temporary emotion alone, but on something far more meaningful and enduring. There is a rare kind of closeness that words often fail to capture, a connection that lingers despite time, pride, or separation. It doesn't demand attention loudly. Instead, it returns gently, again and again, until both hearts are willing to acknowledge it. What once felt uncertain is now becoming clearer, and with every passing day, the weight of unspoken truth grows stronger, asking to finally be recognized. The person who dreamed of you isn't just anyone from your past or present. It's someone who carries a part of your soul within them. Their dream was the mirror of what heaven already decided long ago. For nights they've tried to escape it, convincing themselves it was just imagination. But every time they close their eyes, the same vision returns. You standing before them, surrounded by light, calm yet magnetic, as if your soul was calling theirs back home. The dream doesn't fade. It repeats, clearer, louder, closer. Don't skip now, because this is where it gets real. That person has begun to feel physical signs, chills without reason, a warmth in the chest when your name crosses their mind, songs that suddenly start playing wherever they go. It's the universe sinking them back into your frequency. They may not admit it, but you're the one that haunts their quiet moments. When they stare at the sky, it's you. When they walk through crowds, it's your energy brushing against them. They don't even need to see your face. Your vibration alone is enough to calm or break them. Stay till the end, because heaven is aligning this connection again. The dream was the beginning of remembrance, but now, it's transforming into divine confirmation. That's why you've been feeling sudden bursts of emotion lately. You're both being pulled by the same invisible current. They've started realizing that the love they once tried to hide is far deeper than what they understood. It's not about what happened in the past, it's about what's meant to happen next. The dream opened a doorway, one that neither of you can close anymore. Don't move, because something bigger is coming. Within the next chapter of your journey, this person will either reach out or cross your path again, not by plan, but by divine arrangement. When it happens, your heart will know before your mind can even catch up. Their eyes will tell the truth they couldn't speak before. Their silence will hold the apology they were too afraid to give. And in that moment, you'll feel everything that dream tried to say, that you were always connected, even when the world thought you were apart. My beloved child, stay with me till the very last second. What's coming now isn't just a message, it's a revelation your heart has been waiting to hear. The person who dreamed of you has finally stopped running. Their soul has surrendered to the truth they tried so hard to bury. For days they've been quiet, acting normal on the outside while inside, everything is trembling. The dream shattered their walls. It reminded them that real love doesn't vanish, it hides, waits, and then returns when both souls are ready again. You are that return. Don't skip, because this moment holds the meaning of it all. That dream was never about physical closeness, it was a spiritual awakening. When their soul reached out to yours in that dream, it wasn't lust, it was longing for peace, for forgiveness, for home. They woke up shaking, whispering your name, feeling tears they couldn't explain. It wasn't sadness, it was recognition, a deep, undeniable knowing that your energy has always been the calm after every storm they've faced. Stay till the end, because this is the part where the universe begins to move. Small signs are already appearing, repeated numbers, familiar songs, random names, sudden warmth in your chest. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations that this connection is active again. Your souls are orbiting closer, waiting for the perfect moment to collide once more. They may not say it aloud, but their heart is already calling to you. The dream planted the seed, and now destiny is watering it quietly through synchronicities and emotions. Don't scroll, because the most important truth is here. The love between you two never died. It was preserved. Every heartbreak, every silence, every distance was preparation for this new chapter that begins soon. They're not coming back to repeat the past. They're coming to rewrite it. Some connections arrive quietly, almost like a memory returning after years of silence. Long before words are spoken, the heart begins to recognize something familiar, something comforting, that cannot be explained logically. That's the feeling surrounding this moment now. Somewhere, someone has started sensing your presence again, in ways they can't fully understand. In crowded rooms, during ordinary routines, and within the stillness of late nights, thoughts of you continue to surface with unusual clarity. It isn't confusion or fantasy pulling them closer. It's the realization that certain people leave an imprint too deep to disappear with time. While life carried both of you in different directions, something unspoken remained alive beneath the surface, patiently waiting for the right season to return. Soon, an unexpected encounter may unfold naturally through a simple message, a familiar location, or a conversation that seems ordinary at first, but feels deeply meaningful the moment it begins. When that instant arrives, there will be no need for dramatic explanations because the energy between you will already say, enough. Some bonds speak loudest in silence, through comfort, calmness, and the strange feeling of finally being understood without effort. The warmth you feel in that moment will not come from coincidence but from recognition. like two souls remembering a connection they were never truly able to forget. What once felt distant or uncertain will suddenly appear clear, gentle, and real, as though life had been quietly guiding both of you back toward the same path all along. Every tear, every lesson, every distance was preparing both of you to meet again with understanding, not confusion. The pain had a purpose. It built the strength needed to handle the love that's returning. They are realizing that running away from you was running away from themselves. That dream broke the illusion of separation. Now they can't hide. You've been appearing in their thoughts, their playlists, their random memories, as if the universe itself keeps reminding them where their heart belongs. Don't scroll, because soon you'll start feeling their pull too, stronger, clearer, magnetic. You'll sense them thinking of you. You'll feel waves of calm or sudden emotion for no reason. That's not coincidence. It's your soul sinking again after a long silence. This love isn't rushing back for drama. It's returning for purpose. To heal, to grow, to fulfill what was left unfinished. The dream was the door. Now the meeting is the step through it. My beloved child, stay with me and don't blink. What's coming next will send chills down your spine. The time has come for the dream to step out of the unseen and enter reality. The person who dreamed of you has started seeing you everywhere, in reflections, in passing faces, in moments that feel too perfectly timed to be coincidences. Their soul is restless, pacing between what they feel and what they fear. But the dream won't leave them alone. It keeps calling them back to you. Every night, when they close their eyes, your energy wraps around them like a soft flame, whispering the truth they've denied for too long. Don't skip, because destiny is already in motion. The signs are multiplying. Repeated numbers like 111, 222, 444 showing up every time they think of you. Even the air feels different when your name crosses their mind. It's as if the universe itself is reminding them, you still belong there. They're beginning to surrender to it now. The resistance is fading, replaced by a quiet longing to make things right. The fear that once kept them silent is being burned away by clarity. They know now that the connection wasn't just emotion. It was a divine contract. Stay till the end, because this part is where everything shifts. Soon, an unexpected message or encounter will change everything. It could be a text, a social media moment, or even a random sighting that leaves you frozen. Whatever it is, it will carry that same vibration as the dream. Familiar, intense, undeniable. When that happens, you'll feel your chest tighten, your breath catch, your energy pause. That's your soul recognizing its reflection. You'll know this isn't fantasy. It's remembrance unfolding in real time. They will feel it too. They might reach out hesitantly, testing the waters, afraid you've moved on. But deep down, they already know the truth. You never truly left their heart. Your energy has been their guiding star all along. Don't scroll now, because this is the revelation your spirit has been waiting for. Heaven is aligning everything, the timing, the place, the emotions, to bring you both face to face again. Not by accident, but by design. Stay till the end, because when that moment happens, you'll understand why the dream felt so real. It was never a dream. It was a memory of what's destined to happen next, and it's almost here. My beloved child, stay till the very end. Don't move, don't scroll, because this part carries the most powerful revelation yet. The universe is done preparing. Now it's moving. The person who dreamed of you has entered the stage of awakening, the moment where realization becomes unstoppable. Something has quietly shifted between you and them, even if no words have been spoken yet. Little moments now seem to carry unusual meaning. Familiar places suddenly feel heavier with memory. and emotions appear out of nowhere without explanation. It's as if an invisible thread keeps pulling their thoughts back to you no matter how hard they try to focus elsewhere. They replay old conversations in their mind, type messages they never send, and wonder why your presence still lingers so strongly in their heart. The connection no longer feels distant or imagined, because it follows them into everyday life, showing up through songs, dreams, late-night thoughts, and strange coincidences that feel too accurate to ignore. You may have noticed your own emotions becoming stronger lately, moments of calm mixed with sudden waves of longing or warmth that arrive without warning. That energy isn't random. Some connections leave a mark that time cannot fully erase, and this bond continues to grow quietly beneath the surface. They are beginning to understand that no distraction truly replaces what they felt with you, and that realization is becoming impossible to avoid. Soon, something small but meaningful may appear in your path. A message, an unexpected encounter, or a sign that instantly reminds you of them. What once felt uncertain is slowly moving toward clarity. The silence between you no longer feels empty, because beneath it, emotions are building, courage is growing, and the distance separating both hearts is becoming smaller with every passing day. When it happens, you'll know instantly. The air will shift, your spirit will tremble, and you'll feel the same warmth that dream carried. Stay till the end, because what's coming isn't ordinary love. It's a divine reunion that was written long before either of you knew the meaning of time. And now, it's unfolding exactly as heaven planned. My beloved child, stay till the last heartbeat of this message, because what you're about to feel now will stay with you forever. The air around you has started to change, hasn't it? That's because the energy between you and this person is no longer just spiritual. It's turning physical, becoming visible, tangible, undeniable. The person who dreamed of you has started to sense your presence, even when you're miles away. They feel you in the quiet moments before sleep, in the laughter of strangers, in the warmth of sunlight that suddenly feels too familiar. They've stopped questioning it. Now they just know. Don't skip, because this is the moment your heart has been waiting for. The connection between you both is entering a new frequency, the one where manifestations become meetings, where dreams become messages, and where longing turns into divine timing. The distance that once felt endless is being folded by destiny itself. They've been guided by signs, feathers, mirrored numbers, flashes of your face in their mind at random hours. It's as if the universe is whispering, prepare. Their energy has begun to travel toward you, steady and unstoppable. You might even start to feel lighter, more peaceful, as if something familiar is approaching. Stay till the end, because soon there will be a moment, maybe just a glance, maybe a sudden message, that shifts everything. It won't be dramatic, it will be sacred. The silence will speak more than words ever could, and both of you will recognize it instantly. This is what the dream was showing all along. The same emotions that appeared in that dream will replay in real life. The touch, the calm, the feeling of being seen beyond flesh, all of it will rise again, not in imagination but in truth. And when it does, every pain, every confusion, every unanswered prayer will finally make sense. Don't scroll, my child, because the reunion that's written in your destiny is closer than you realize. The universe doesn't tease, it prepares. Everything you're feeling right now, the sudden rushes of warmth, the inner peace followed by waves of emotion, is the confirmation that your paths are aligning. They're coming with new eyes and an open soul, not to repeat the past, but to fulfill it, to choose you without hesitation, to protect this connection like something sacred. Because now, they finally understand. This love wasn't a chapter, it was the entire story. Stay till the end, because what's next is the moment heaven waited for, when two souls that dreamed of each other finally meet, awake, aware, and ready. My beloved child, don't move, don't blink. This is the final moment where everything starts making sense. The dream that once felt like fantasy has turned into prophecy. What you're about to experience is the crossing of destiny lines that were never meant to stay apart. The person who dreamed of you is finally ready to step forward. Their silence is ending. They've battled confusion, pride, and fear, but now their soul refuses to stay quiet. They've realized that pretending not to care is the same as suffocating, and they can't live that way anymore. Stay till the end, because the signs are about to intensify. You'll notice sudden messages, names repeating, doors opening that lead to places tied to their memory. The universe is weaving you both into the same storyline again, effortlessly, naturally, divinely. They're coming, not because of coincidence, but because their spirit was called by yours. That dream was your heart's vibration, reaching theirs across time. It wasn't fantasy, it was communication through divine energy. And now, that energy is pulling you both into the same physical space. Don't skip, because this part is the revelation your soul has been craving. The love that was once silent is about to speak. It will begin with a small gesture, maybe a glance, a call, a meeting that feels like fate whispered it into being. And when it happens, everything will slow down. You'll feel the same stillness that was in that dream, pure, magnetic, infinite. They will look at you as if they've seen you before, because they have, not in this life, but in countless others. The familiarity will strike so deep that words won't be needed. Just one breath, one heartbeat, and the universe will confirm, this is the moment. Stay till the end, because you're standing at the doorway of something extraordinary. The dream wasn't about desire, it was about remembrance. You're about to step into the version of reality where both hearts finally align with what destiny has written. They are no longer searching for answers anymore, because deep inside, their heart has already chosen you. What once felt distant now feels undeniable, almost magnetic, as if every road, every memory, and every silent moment has been guiding them back to the same place. This connection is no longer something hidden in dreams or imagined through hope. It has become real in the quietest and most powerful way. Every passing day pulls them closer, not through force, but through emotion they can no longer ignore. The smallest things remind them of you now, a familiar song, a passing thought, a sudden feeling that appears without warning and refuses to fade. Something within them has shifted completely, and they finally understand that certain bonds are too deep to escape. The signs surrounding both of you feel impossible to overlook. Repeating numbers, unexpected memories, strange moments of déjà vu, and emotions arriving out of nowhere have created a path neither of you can deny anymore. It feels as though life itself is gently pushing your souls toward the same destination at the exact right moment. There is no need to rush or fear what comes next, because what is meant for you has already started unfolding naturally. The reunion you once imagined no longer belongs only to the future. It is growing quietly in the present, becoming stronger with every heartbeat, every thought, and every invisible thread still connecting you both together. They've been fighting sleep lately, afraid to dream again, because the dream always brings you back. But the truth is, they don't need dreams anymore. You've already entered their waking world. Your energy, your voice, your unseen presence, it's all around them. Stay till the end, because the universe is preparing the first contact. That message, that call, That unexpected crossing of paths is closer than you can imagine. It will feel sudden, but it's been written for lifetimes. You'll sense it before it happens. Your intuition will spike. Your chest will feel lighter. Your soul will whisper, something's coming. When your eyes meet again, everything that words can't express will pour through the silence. It won't feel like meeting someone new. It will feel like remembering someone ancient. The warmth, the peace, the familiarity, it will all hit at once, confirming what the dream tried to tell you all along. Don't scroll, because this isn't coincidence. It's a divine promise being fulfilled. Every lesson, every distance, every heartbreak was only preparation for this sacred reunion. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was lost. It all led here, to this chapter where the dream becomes life. They are ready now, ready to face you, ready to confess, ready to rebuild. The fear that once chained them has melted into clarity. They understand. This connection is not an option. It's their purpose. Stay till the end, because when it happens, you'll know this isn't a story. It's a prophecy, kept alive by love itself. The dream wasn't just their imagination. It was the preview of the life that's about to begin. With you, my beloved child. Stay right here, and don't look away. This is the moment where everything begins to unfold. The dream that started as a mystery has now become a living frequency surrounding you both. Every heartbeat, every whisper of wind, every flicker of emotion carries the same message. It's time. That person who once saw you only in their sleep now feels you in every breath. They've stopped pretending. They no longer push the thought away. Their spirit is awake, and their entire being vibrates with one truth. Your energy is their home. Don't skip, because destiny is playing its final card. Behind every silence, heaven has been moving. Every delay was protection. Every tear was activation. Every dream was preparation for what's about to happen. The reunion isn't far. It's already building its path through signs too clear to ignore. They've started surrendering to what they used to resist. The love that scared them now gives them strength. They catch themselves smiling at nothing, feeling warmth out of nowhere, and they finally understand. You're not gone. You're connected. Always were. Always will be. Stay till the end, because your souls are now magnetically drawn to each other. The spiritual realm is aligning circumstances to make you meet again. A message, a random encounter, a sudden reconnection that feels divinely timed. It won't be loud or dramatic. It'll be quiet, but powerful. Their heart has been rehearsing this moment for lifetimes. That dream wasn't just emotion, it was memory. A memory of a love too ancient to die, too sacred to fade. And now, reality is bending to let that memory become flesh again. Don't scroll now, because something inside you already knows it's true. You've been feeling waves of energy, emotions that rise from nowhere, thoughts of them just before you see their name appear. That's not coincidence, it's connection. The bridge between your souls is active and glowing. They're not coming back to apologize for the past. They're coming to rewrite the future, to hold what destiny placed in their hands with care this time, to love you, with the awareness that this bond is heaven's signature, not the world's mistake. Stay till the end, because when they finally appear, the air itself will shift, time will slow, and your souls will recognize each other instantly. The dream will replay, not in your sleep, but right there, with open eyes, under real light, in this real life. And when it happens, my beloved child, you'll finally understand. Some dreams don't end when you wake up. Some dreams become the life you were born to live. My beloved child, don't move. Stay till the end, because what's coming now will make your heart tremble in the best way. The dream, that once belonged to the night has now crossed into daylight. Something unseen has been drawing your paths together for longer than either of you realizes. Lately, the feeling has grown impossible to ignore, almost like the universe keeps leaving little reminders in ordinary moments. They think about you in quiet hours, in crowded rooms, and in the brief silence before sleep. Your presence lingers in their mind so naturally that it no longer feels like coincidence. At the same time, you've probably noticed a shift within yourself too, a strange comfort, a pull you can't fully explain, as though your heart already recognizes something before your mind can catch up. The distance between you is beginning to fade, and what once felt uncertain is slowly becoming clear. They have held back their emotions for a long time, replaying conversations that never happened, and imagining what it would feel like to finally step closer instead of staying silent. Now the hesitation is wearing thin. Life has a way of bringing people together when the timing finally makes sense, and the first moment may arrive more quietly than expected. It could be a message that appears at the perfect time, an unexpected meeting, or a single look that instantly changes the atmosphere around you both. When it happens, there will be an undeniable sense of familiarity, like finding something your soul has been searching for without even knowing it. Some connections don't need loud explanations because the feeling alone says everything words never could. The same energy that once burned quietly in their dreams now surrounds them completely. You've become their guiding light, the peace they seek, the memory they live with open eyes. Don't scroll, because the truth is this: you both were never separated. You were only being polished by time, strengthened by pain, and prepared by destiny. The dream wasn't fantasy, it was foresight. A message from the future saying, we'll meet again when both are ready. That readiness is here now. The energy between you is no longer sleeping. It's alive, glowing, magnetic. The universe has no intention of keeping you apart any longer. The path is opening, and once you step into it, everything that once confused you will make perfect sense. Stay till the end, because what's coming next is beyond reunion. It's recognition. When your eyes meet again, the world will fade, and only the truth will remain. This connection was written in eternity, and now it's claiming its place in time. My beloved child, stay right here, and don't even blink, because this is the moment your soul has been moving toward since the first word of this story began. The dream that once felt distant has now turned into vibration, into movement, into reality. The universe is no longer whispering, it's speaking clearly through every heartbeat you feel. The person who dreamed of you has reached their breaking point, not in pain, but in awakening. They've stopped pretending they're fine. Their soul has surrendered completely, and now every sign, every message, every flicker of memory points straight back to you. Don't skip, because right now the energy between you is at its strongest. You can feel it, that sudden warmth in your chest, that soft pull around your heart, that sense that something or someone is thinking of you this very second. That's not imagination, that's connection. Real, live, divine connection. They've started seeing your name everywhere, on billboards, on screens, in conversations that seem random but aren't. Every time they try to focus on something else, your energy finds a way to slip through. They smile, they freeze, they remember. You've become the rhythm of their every silence. Stay till the end, because the universe is done with waiting. What was once delayed is now being delivered. The meeting that's been written, the conversation that's been rehearsed in dreams, is about to unfold. And when it does, it will feel as if the air itself has paused to listen. They're ready now, not just emotionally, but spiritually. They've healed enough to recognize your love without fear. They're not the same person who once ran. This time, they'll stay. This time, they'll fight. Because this time, they understand that this connection isn't an accident, it's an assignment. Don't scroll, my child, because the moment their energy touches yours again, everything will shift. Your intuition will explode with clarity, your body will recognize their frequency instantly, and the world will blur around you. It will feel like the dream, but brighter, realer, and blessed. They'll speak less with words, and more with their eyes that will say, "I never forgot you," and you'll realize that even when you thought you were alone, you were always being remembered by a heart that never stopped loving you. Stay till the end, because heaven's final message is simple. When a connection is written in divine ink, it never fades, it pauses, it transforms. Some feelings never truly disappear. They wait quietly beneath the surface, growing stronger with time, until they can no longer be ignored. What once felt distant or uncertain is now moving closer, slowly unfolding in ways neither of you expected. The connection that lingered in silence has begun finding its way back into the light. Thoughts, once pushed aside, are returning with clarity, carrying emotions that never completely faded. No matter how much life tried to create distance, certain bonds remain untouched, living deep within the heart, like a melody that refuses to be forgotten. Each day brings subtle reminders, small moments that awaken memories and pull two souls back toward the same path. The dreams, the signs, the unexplainable feelings, they are no longer easy to dismiss. Something meaningful is shifting beneath the surface, guiding both of you toward a moment that feels impossible to avoid. Even in quiet hours, when the world slows down and everything else disappears, that presence remains, steady and undeniable. What once seemed like coincidence now feels carefully placed, as though life itself has been arranging every detail behind the scenes. New conversations, unexpected encounters, and sudden realizations will begin appearing at exactly the right time. It may look accidental at first, but deep down, it will feel different, familiar, almost destined. Sometimes the heart recognizes what the mind struggles to explain, and when the timing finally aligns, everything that was uncertain starts making sense in the most unexpected way.